that's for sure. We'll go experienced. I played Phasmophobia. I've seen the Ghostbusters movies multiple times.
Are you troubled by strange noises in the night?
Yeah, foxes and cats and shit that get in my garden, man.
Have you or your family actually seen a spook, specter, or ghost?
If the answer is yes, then don't wait another minute.
We're in 91 now.
The phone and call the professionals.
Where's a big bird? I'm all good. My life is dog at the mo? Wait. Did you mean dog like? Because that to me signifies it's not going well.
Yep.
But I hope it is, and that's just slang that I wasn't aware of. But I am doing great, thanks. Not to like rub it in if you are having a terrible time in life right now. They call it queer because ghostbusting ain't no joke.
Take a look.
Okay.
Really creepy. I was reading about Shandor, you know, the guy who donated most of the ghoster stuff. He was into the occult, you know, supernatural. Weird dude.
Dogs are the greatest beings ever, though, so how could it ever be a negative thing? That's true. That is true.
Any other time.
Yeah, we're in 91, yeah. Thank for that, you don't have to homicide yourself anymore. Yeah, good times.
You can't be in here. Stop!
Although it does mean, like... I know, this means I'm 4 years old. Fuck, Enzo's 1. Oh, shit. I think we're about to bust, guys. In the neighborhood, we're gonna call Ghostbusters! Oh shit. Man, why haven't I played this before? Fuck, I'm already like... The fact it's just got all of them actually in it. That's nuts. No, I want the whole song. I just want the song to consistently play. Oh, that's nice. Okay, that's cool. This is the remaster, so I don't know if it was dead before the remaster
Is your
was
haunting
before the
an
original was made.
apparition, poltergeist, phantasm, wraith, banshee, demon, spectre, tortured soul?
Now your life is your dog.
What?
Oh yeah, I remember you saying you got a little
No,
pup. Yeah.
You do not
Oh,
summon
nice.
dead family members, then catch
You went to
them so
Disneyland
you
in
can
Florida in
ask the
91.
combination to the
Damn.
safe.
Yeah, but you were like 36 at that point
Yeah,
already,
well,
right, Mojo?
same to you, pal.
You got a cool as fuck fake newspaper with your pic on it from a guy dressed up as
Hey,
Ronald
it's the new
McDonald.
cadet. Welcome aboard.
So
This
you
might
knew it
be
wasn't
a
the real
little
Ronald. Where do you think the real Ronald was?
Great. Danger is our life.
We'll start at 50% capacity.
This
That
did
should
say
keep
it was
any
the
burning or
remaster.
tissue damage.
Hey, if you're gonna burn any tissue, do it to the new kid. You can't use Ray.
Oh, I thought you were older than that, you know?
I guess he's right. What's your name again, kid?
Also,
No,
look, man,
my
this
name
is...
is Ray. I
Hey,
don't
I'm
get
back.
too
How you
attached
doing,
to
dude?
this kid.
How long
You know,
you
just
want
in
on
case.
this? Well, I was gonna play it
Whatever the last
for like an hour-ish. I've only just started, but like, maybe like anywhere
He's
between
tuned
half
and
9
ready
and
to
10.
go.
I reckon I'll
You may
be
feel
cool
a
to move
little
on to like
tingle.
Shell Shock.
Good.
But yeah,
We've
this is the
perfected an extensive and
remaster.
rigorous training regimen
I know I
that
want to
will
be
teach
mean,
all your
but
equipment's basic
what the
functions.
fuck did the original
Takes
look
some
like?
time to achieve master throw skill, but it's definitely worth the effort.
Your 6 want to come over and play Street Fighter? Wait,
Was that
Street Fighter
us?
1 or
I
Street
don't
Fighter
think
2?
so.
Street Fighter 2, for real. Street Fighter 1?
Had to be some sort of psi energy pulse. Substantial, a significant, collected, and centralized
There's so little
necromantic
time between our
convulsion,
ages, I'm
level
practically
7
younger
or
than you.
more.
Agreed. We
I
need
mean-
EMF measurement checks now.
Slimer! How you doing, fam?
I know the answer, but I'm gonna ask anyway. Is a level 7,
Let's see then. Okay, cool, cool.
whatever,
Original was 720. Yeah,
bad
this was
or
locked to 30 hertz per second when
very
it came out.
bad?
On a scale of 1 to 10, I would
30
say
hertz frame rate.
Let me guess. It's a 7.
Let's just say we're about to get real busy.
Okay. This game was horrendous messy port when it first came out. I don't know how the
And that is not
remaster
the
is.
fun kind of
Me
getting busy.
neither.
Is it, Ray?
Look out! Slimer's escaped again!
No, wait, come back.
What am I interacting with?
You have 7 new messages.
Sorry, which character am I meant to be right now? Am I like a new guy?
Emergency! Please call me back now! Outside my window I see multiple ghosts in my garbage!
Let's
They look
move.
like hobos!
Hobo Ghost. That jump is a little bit delayed. At least that jump even. And I'm the new guy, okay. What was it ported from? You played on 360 when it came out and it was awesome. I think it was like 360 and PS3, yeah. Street Fighter 2, none of us even knew about Street Fighter. Yeah, that's it, yeah, I don't think I've ever played Street
Missing an
Fighter 1.
opportunity.
I didn't recruit about the franchise. Yeah. Yeah, everyone was just like, yeah, no, it just starts there, right? That's cool. I'm gonna knock that cup off. There's a lot of noises in this at the moment. Oh shit, playing Qbert. Back when I had that A3 I could burn games to play on before it got banned from Xbox Live. Oh, savage. Oh no. Losing online is worth infinite free games. Yeah, that is actually very true now. I kind of want to go down the pole though.
The employee handbook suggests you check out all significant alerts.
Oh, I got a cover on that one. Oh, it's a shower cap. I thought it was goo. The PC was bought. The PC port was bought. Right. Okay. You had to switch and never look back.
You're too busy, huh?
Oh yeah, you were saying the Switch one didn't work well, right? It was back then. You was all about the multiplayer fair. Yeah. I just remember you had any USB plugged in when you started up the game, it would crash. Nice. Real nice. Whee! You take your Switch if it's easy, you don't have to take it out. Yeah, it's got to be like a particular type of Switch, right? A particular version.
Let's move.
Shower Venkman? Mm-hmm. Oh, he wants me to move? Girl. Oh, shit, from the second movie.
Miserable pile of weakness.
Hey! Ah, those are the people we helped. So emoji, but depends. Yeah, when you put the Switch. Yeah.
Missing an
There you go.
opportunity.
I'm fine with that. I just want to check out the area first, you know. See some Easter eggs. Really, just gonna leave the door open.
Slimer went that way. Follow him.
Hey guys! Hey, that's Slimer. I found him.
There it is. It seems oddly drawn to the containment grid.
He's been fascinated with it ever since you added the viewer to the unit. Okay, easy now, cadet. I'll talk you through this.
Okay,
Use the proton stream to get his attention.
will do.
Oh, not the containment unit. That's some highly sensitive equipment you're disintegrating there.
Well, maybe you should have told me that first.
Oops, you let one out.
Oh! Oh, fuck.
Mind cleaning the interspatial gasket this
You should have told me, you bastards!
Those ghosts back.
Hey, and how you doing, Jamie, my man? Serious question, no bias, pizza or tacos? IRL, like in real life? Oh, pizza every day. Pizza every day in real life, come on, let's be honest. Pizza's one of the rare foods that I genuinely at this point in my life think that if I had pizza every night for dinner, I probably would be fine with it. Like, most foods I'd get really fed up on, but I'm pretty sure I could eat pizza every day. And there isn't even that many taco places. There's nowhere that does tacos around mine. Well, there's one place, but their chimichangas are banging, but their tacos are fucking god awful. Like, such a rip-off.
Oh, and don't sweat the containment unit.
But
It's easy to get excited
in RP,
on stream.
oh, it's all about the
Keep on it,
tacos.
just in no time.
Pizza's time's dead in RP, you know. It's dead. And Jazza, how you doing today, dude? You had pizza every night for years, £1 from Tesco. Yeah, there you go, that's it. Half it din for like 50p. Yeah, that's it, my man.
First and
That's it.
foremost, before things get out of hand, you want to get to know your proton pack. It can be your best
I hope that was
friend
wine.
out there in the field. Everything you need to know is displayed on the pack itself.
All right, that's
Here's where you
cool.
keep an eye on your current physical condition.
Okay.
The more green that's on the bar,
Yeah.
the more damage you can sustain
Okay.
and still stay on your feet.
Right.
This bar indicates your pack's heat level.
Okay.
When it gets to the top, you
Yep.
have to vent the pack
Okay.
and keep it from shorting out and
Sure.
resetting.
I get it.
For the most part,
Yep.
capturing a ghost is pretty straightforward.
You're pretty
You
straightforward.
break it into 3 basic steps.
Okay.
Sap them,
All right.
trap them, and trap them. Spectral entities derive all their strength from an accumulation of PK energy. Blasting them with your proton stream or other offensive equipment helps to dissipate
Other
them.
offensive equipment?
Dissipating their PK energy also makes them easier to capture.
Can man smoke in a taco shop?
Do it again. See that overlay on the ghost? It indicates the current accumulation of a ghost's PKE. The more you disperse, the weaker it becomes. Pack's moving into the red, Cadet Bennett.
But yeah, no, you can't smoke in a taco shop. We have a covered atrium that you can smoke under though for sure.
Ugh, and I thought Slimer was disgusting.
Mate. Oh, shit, chum baby! Coming in with the sub. Thank you very much, my man. God damn, dude. How you doing today? Thank you, buddy. I would chat in just a second. I've missed a few.
Using this control. On the other hand, the pack will detect when a ghost is sufficiently weakened and auto-select the capture.
Ow!
Get in there and throw a capture stream on that tub of goo.
What was it? Oh, it was shift.
You got it. As soon as your ghost is in your capture stream, the slam meter begins to slowly charge. If you want to accelerate the slam meter charge, you can wrangle or counter-wrangle the ghost at the end of the line. Here's how you do that. Watch the ghost. When he makes a dash in one direction, you pull the stream quickly in the other. Give it a shot. That's it. Perfecto. Fantastic. You got it. If the ghost still has some serious fight in him, it's almost impossible to drag him into the trap.
That's basically fishing.
Now we can move to stage 3, trap him. You're going to need some place to put that.
Okay.
There you go, perfect. See the beacon signal coming from the closed trap? That helps you find it when things get crazy. When a tropical ghost moves into proximity, the trap will open tight and get at you. The trap drone's working it down. Trap draws down different ghosts at different rates. They all flush the same in the end.
Okay. Fucking hell. Fucking hell, that was a lot. Alright, let me just see what I missed out on chat. 2 seconds. Huh. He definitely didn't say no to using a penis. Yeah, that's actually what I was thinking. Maybe even encouraged it. I reckon it'd go down well on Saturday Night Live, yeah. Where each of you is wearing an unlicensed nuclear accelerator on his back. Exactly. And chumpings again, my man. How you doing today, dude? Boomer here. Well, Left 4 Dead Boomer in ghost form. Yeah, that's it, yeah. Yeah, fuck off into the trap, you bitch. And life is going splendidly. Cheers, dude. Swimmingly, yeah.
Did you get them?
We're batting 500. Slimer slipped out. Our cadet bagged his first one, though. A very nasty cut. Oh, and you've got to be very careful about crossing the streams. In a word, don't do it.
Seriously.
Freeze.
Like the Dickens, too.
Rock.
Hey, how come this mump gets all the new stuff?
He's our new experimental equipment technician.
Ah, makes
He
sense.
gets a cool title, too?
It means he gets to carry around a bunch of untested, extremely dangerous hardware that, if not handled correctly, could blow him somewhere into New Jersey.
Oh, this
That sounds like fun.
lugs around our very dangerous
pack.
prototype hardware that could potentially blow us into New Jersey. Thanks. Keep the title, kid. It'll work hard for you.
Okay. Thanks, Bill Murray. Clem Peter
We
Venkman.
need to go. Let's roll.
Okay. Let's do this. No.
Where to, Ray?
No.
The Cedric Hotel. That's the first place that little spud will go.
Right. Back to its initial manifestation point.
Bill the Savage, right?
They've got a real good buffet.
It is
To be fair, I imagine it's like a
When
badge of
Winston
honor. If
returns
you
from
get
the
burned
opera,
by like Bill Murray in real life,
invitation
that'd
to
be
join
an
us at our
absolute
table
badge
at
of
the
honor.
Cedric. Hey, you're up, buddy.
you.
Training will be on the job tonight. Try not to destroy
Oh, shit,
too many
that's what we
Manhattan
look like.
landmarks. That's our job.
Okay. Hi, we're the Ghostbusters.
That disgusting green blob is up on the 12th floor again, wreaking havoc. I demand a refund right now.
No.
Sir, if you check the fine print
Yeah,
on
get
our
him.
invoice.
Get him, Peter.
Invoices.
Right, invoices.
Yeah.
You'll see that your warranty on rehaunting expired some time ago.
Get him.
You should have taken the extended
So-
service agreement.
What the fuck is this jump button? Is it just meant to be more of a dash than a jump?
I'm getting some interesting PKE spikes here. Disturbances don't seem to be exclusive to the 12th floor. I'd like the chance to look around the
I'd
building
like
a
some
little
crispy
more.
snacks.
Dig up what you can. That little greenie shouldn't cause us too much trouble.
We're really looking forward to this trip.
Welcome to the Sedgwick.
Thanks.
Welcome to the Sedgwick.
Thanks.
Do you have a reservation with us?
Oh shit, yeah I do.
Good evening. Check
It's under
in.
Ghostbuster.
Welcome to the Sedgwick.
Excuse me, excuse me. Don't mind me. Excuse me, don't mind me, don't mind me. It has like a slight reverb. Why'd you sound like nuclear? I want that.
Well,
Am I smoking?
hello?
Oh, fuck you.
You're perfectly safe now, Miss. The Ghostbusters are here.
Back off, loser. Never gonna happen.
Oh.
That approach rarely works with me. I'll show you why later.
That's, okay, Keep it in your pants, Venkman.
All right, Ace. Get ready.
Okay.
Dr. Stantz, if you do the honors.
Proud to, Dr. Venkman.
Part of our settlement with the city, proton packs must remain off in heavily populated public areas.
And in close
Makes
quarters.
sense, I guess.
It minimizes the city's liabilities and satisfies the restraining order the maid here had
Is
put
the
on us.
elevator not
Where
close
we live in
quarters?
Today, you shoot a proton stream of highly charged particles at someone, they get all so happy. It's him!
So,
Shooting a little early.
I notice when I do that, sometimes it gives me money.
Just a little
Like,
patience
is
while
that
your
damage
accelerator
caused?
is polarized.
And do I keep that money? Like, do I want to cause damage is basically my question here. Because I feel like it's encouraging me to do it, right? Right? You remember the graphics look great on this when it came out. You loved these. The proton packs are sick, man. They're actually, yeah, they actually are wicked. I have got a 3D model of old Petey Boy here, so I might do that on stream at some point. You smashed up everything? Alright, cool.
What the?
Hey.
That looked painful. Are you okay? That way.
I mean, we don't know this isn't a ghost, you know?
Watch it! Contact! Ah, yow!
Quickly, cross the streams.
Jeez!
We're burning daylight, Pilgrim. Can we get out of here?
Oh, they blocked it. I was going to say, why would we not just go down there? Ghostbusters model would be a sick one, right? Yeah, it really would be. I don't know how good the UV I'm wrapping on it is, but I think it's probably alright.
Wear him out. Then we capture him. That's what your proton stream is for.
Okay. Freeze!
You've got him on the run!
Slime up.
Come on, let's go! Peter!
Nah, I've seen this one already. Know how it ends. You two have
he
fun
gets
now.
slimed.
I'll cover the elevators and
Wait,
escort
wait.
the ladies safely
Because-
to their rooms.
But that, you're still...
Yeah, okay.
But he got slimed because it was on his own
This
last time,
signal
right?
Looks just like your elusive little targeted entity. Your meter will flash and buzz when it detects a potential signal. The paragoggles are linked directly to your active PKE meter. This lets you see otherwise undetectable phenomena while you track it. Ghost trails, object auras, all kinds of cool events.
Alright.
Now, when the center bar peaks, you're headed in the right direction. When it's flat, you're following a cold trail. Line the target up with the smallest circle for the best scan. Okay, you got it. Now just take a scan. Way to go!
Thanks! Oh, Dan Aykroyd. You're so nice to me, man.
Red signifies a hidden ghost. Green indicates an environmental paranormal anomaly. Blue means an active sample.
Oh, ghost. Oh, here. Ghost in here, mate.
Getting warmer. You're red hot! Careful. Getting a good scan is sort of like taking a good snapshot. When you've got an entity in range, careful.
Found him.
Whoa, he's definitely been here. An active sample is something you can collect, like a cursed artifact. We get paid extra for everything we scan and collect. Then we roll it back into research and development. The extra funds let us experiment with new equipment and offensive technologies, which in turn you get to wear on your back to test. Remember, you can always review techniques, tutorials, and equipment in your online Ghostbusters field manual. It's all accessible from your PKE meter.
You can equip your blast ring with press an X again or press an 1.
Peter, come in. You okay? Uh-oh, man down. We've got a man down. Go, go, go! Come on, shake a leg. You can move faster than that.
Kill them all.
Double time, cadet.
Oh, hold space to sprint. That's a new one. So that's why a jump was weird. It's not meant to be used for it.
Slime again.
Yeah, see, you shouldn't have left us, dum-dum.
How did this even happen? I was covering the elevators.
Lock chain, impenetrable defense, right? Can't jump over it.
Up on me.
Let me clean that off you, buddy.
Funk the fire again.
When one of us goes down, we always help each other out. It's all about teamwork.
Oh no, my friend. That was back in the pre-sliming era. Right now, it's all about payback.
Oh shit.
You guys need to get down here immediately. Our living science experiment is tearing apart the lobby, and he's not alone.
More ghosts? But
Oh,
we
shit.
gave this hotel a clean bill of health 5 years ago.
New people die every day.
For some reason the
Follow
buttons aren't
elevator,
working.
Junior.
I don't want to touch that shit. It's hot. Let me clear it up. Clear.
All right, Slimer. You've had your fun. The elevator's off limits. Egon, come in. I think we're stuck in the elevator.
I
We
feel
need
like
some help.
The rookie we're playing
Think we're
could be
stuck. Well,
like.
let's see.
He looks a bit like Dan Aykroyd, right?
Think we're stuck? Think we're stuck? Think we're stuck? Ray, you guys good with officially stuck in the elevators? Show of hands.
Oh.
Here it comes.
Kill it, Ray!
Need a hand?
You always fail me, Ray, don't you?
But you still want him to kill it?
Never mind the onion head for now. The ghost with the red cap is fighting hard to hold stasis.
Come on, he's a New York bellhop. Just tip him, will you?
Fuck is it? Oh, hello, you're here.
Scan for the guy now. It's on your left. More than I expected. Bad idea. Don't cross the street.
Oh shit. I tried to cross in the streams.
Watch out, would you?
Can't remember the button was.
You've got him on the rope.
Oh, you got me.
Check your aim.
Oh, I'm down.
Grabbed it.
Look behind you.
Who's down?
I strongly advise against crossing the street. Quick, scan it for the database.
Scan him. Good shout.
Hey, I'm on your side. You hit me.
Convulsive PK shock really stirred the nest.
Done it.
Man, this lava
Watch
is
out.
so wrecked.
Can we please call Winston and tell him his night off is officially ended?
More of them.
Where the fuck are they coming from? Oh shit, I should have scanned Slimer.
They've split up.
Ray, follow me. The others are floating back upstairs. Venkman, you two pull our friend Slimer into a trap as fast as you can. There's a massive bulge in these spikes indicating this isn't just some routine clearing.
He gets so bossy when he hasn't had his nap.
Yeah, right, jeez.
Hey now, is that honey glazed ham and prime rib? There, the Alhambra Ballroom. No way he could pass that up.
Absolutely not! You can't go in. The Rodriguez bar mitzvah is set to start in half an hour.
I'll be
How about
tidy.
the beef brisket is today's special.
And you've done quite enough already. I'm sure the thing will just go away.
It's not a pigeon.
I'm willing to risk it. You're not going in there.
That's all we needed to hear. All right, we're out. Coffee time, everyone. Service has been declined.
I'll have a
beyond
tea.
this point.
Fuck your bar mitzvahs.
Sounds like the Alhambra's off limits.
Oh, my
No, twice.
Careful, Peter. Remember the Ellis Island
Ooh, I
incident?
want to see what happened when it fully overheated. I didn't realise it went full, like, prolapse monkey rectum. Hey, best tell me how much damage I've caused overall at the end of this.
You bring your apron? We're gonna take a little shortcut through the kitchen. The Alhambra should be right through here. Hello.
Hello.
Chef. Okay, champion. You lead.
Can't see any weird stuff going on there. That's the issue, you know.
All right, don't touch the slime. It's slimy and it's extremely dangerous.
Hello. Yeah, right. Found some slime.
Nothing to worry about. Most people have self-study.
I need to get over there, right? Ow.
Hands up. Okay, I dare you.
No shit.
Everything but the kitchen wing.
Ow.
This is what
Okay.
All right, check this out. To trap them, you've got to grab them, and to grab them, you use the other half of the proton one, the capture stream.
Okay. If you capture and move this obstacle out the way, okay.
That's all there is to it. You just throw this junk anywhere. We don't sit around and clean up.
Nice. It's good to know. Thanks, Peter Venkman. Ah!
You know,
Table.
I thought that guy said
Oh, so you get somebody.
Would it kill him to mix in a green salad once? I'm gonna take back, blast him in those days, and then throw your capture stream. Good. That's it, buddy. You got your monster breathing.
Got you, Slammy, you bitch. Yeah, this is much easier on mouse and controller. I can imagine this being horrifying on a controller.
When he's tired, you'll be able to put his sorry crater of a butt into the trap. All right, trap's in. You're almost there. Guide him in.
Oh shit. I was gonna say, where the fuck did he go? Go on, boy. Nah, get in. Oh god damn it. How does it keep splitting out? Is it so I just need to be super still with it in the middle? There we go.
Yeah, perfect.
Whew, fucking hell.
That's a big wow. I'll teach that pitiful goop sack to slime. Pete Venkman.
Right.
And by extension, you. Perhaps.
And we managed to make sure the bar mitzvah is going to be good.
Full go for the Rodriguez blowout.
The Alhambra Ballroom. The bar mitzvah. What have you done? The guests are arriving in 15 minutes.
There was a spooky ghost.
Your problem. Thanks to me and my new exclusively assigned recruit here, the festivities can now proceed in an entirely ghost-free environment. So you're
yeah, that's pretty good.
welcome, huh?
Ah,
and
thanks, dude.
to the Rodriguez, L'chaim from the Ghostbusters.
Oh, my lovely hotel.
Watch out, I'm just making sure everything's consistent.
This is terrible.
Yeah, cool. Okay, so what I did here was I made sure that everybody's still treated equal and no one has a better table than the other one now. Good stuff.
Nice of you guys to join us. You grabbed a little spud?
We need to have a heart to blob talk with this.
Uh-oh. Heads up, your initiation is over. Now give us a hand. We've got a couple of really persistent troublesome spirits.
Oh! Oh, I got fucked up by that one.
It's not alone.
Oh shit.
Ow. That was ow there.
Oh!
Where'd it go? On the right. Hey.
On your left. Hey, watch it. Here they come.
No crossing the street.
Oh, we had that one on the ropes.
Nice screaming. Getting the hang of it. Good trap work.
don't know how to throw the traps out. There we go. Someone else did it.
Aim high.
Can we not put him in that trap? There we go.
Stay on it!
Oh, fuck it out. I'm not gonna lie, this game's fairly intense with this shit. God damn. And you can do a pretty nice amount of damage in this game. GG,
Who
guys.
is going to pay for all of this?
No need to worry, sir.
You?
As you know, the mayor rode to office on a strictly pro-Ghostbusters.
You've been
fund.
thinking at
We now
the,
invoice the
you're at the end of the
city
week, but there's
directly
so many
for all
sub
chapters and
stories and stuff. Fucking A, nice.
Unhaunted New York is a
And
tourist
because
friendly
Phonics, you're playing now, trying to think some sumo wrestler to be a
But
bouncer at homeless
damage.
people casino.
The mayor and the
Open
city
stuff
have
for this
taken out
weekend.
an
Fucking A.
extensive insurance
Yeah, I've got
policy as well,
Yakuza
so
Zero. I was tempted to play that, but I'm doing Ghostbusters. I probably will do Yakuza Zero fairly soon though. It looks quite like wacky and fun.
No. No. But please, be discreet.
Discretion is our professional watchword.
Heads up.
How many ghosts are in this goddamn place?
Whoa, where did he come from?
I suppose we should go after him, unless you want to discuss it first.
Cadet,
go,
with
nerds.
Dr. Spangler. Check out the angry fisherman.
Oh, where's he gone? Oh, yeah. Let's go. Let's do this.
This way.
All
Looks like he's drifting upstairs.
Yeah, I'm already on my second created one that I now just use instead of my old Xbox 360 account. I can't bother. But like, it usually lets you do it every now and then, like a month pound. Oh.
Look out!
Oh.
Can't get across there. Move. Take the lead. Take this trap.
All right. Thanks. I appreciate it. Have a nice day now.
See what's here.
Can't get across for whatever reason. That's crazy. Can I not move this out of the way for him? No, I guess not. Alright. Oh, Jesus. Egon.
More specifically, a 7,000 cubic meter bathtub filled with protonically charged seawater. And, sea cucumbers? Ray, did you tell the recruit about semi-dimensional rift entities? This type of highly agitated environment is a likely manifestation point.
Ah! Oh, shit! Oh my god, they're all coming out now. Oh, they're on the ceiling. What the fuck? What in the fucking Beauty and the Beast, man? Wait, it just came from that way, right? So you just get around there. Oh, okay. Thought I messed up for a second. I gotta run back around again now. Whoa, Betty. Hey, what's attacking me? Oh, it's these little things. Fucking hell, man, these things. Fucking Beauty and the Beast heaven ass motherfucker. Well, that's convenient. Hey, Sargassies. Come on, John. Okay.
Good work.
Thanks.
You all right?
Yes.
Nice going. You might really be the right person for this job.
Yes, you have destroyed a significant section of a 5-star New York hotel.
Hell yeah.
In just under 3 hours. Your mother and I are so proud.
You suck!
He's got
Hey,
something.
we did well.
Let's track it down.
Okay. Sargassies. That's why I don't leave drinks out on the bars overnight. Like,
Hey guys, Ray? That's something new for us, isn't it?
oh, that is.
I've ever seen. Some type of highly focused anthropomorphic animator. An entity which
Yep.
attracts familiar objects to itself with the materially
That's what I thought. Oh.
losing strength. Keep tearing it down.
This dodge button's been pretty useful so far.
Yank it out of there. Wrangle back.
That's good. Keep working. Look out, on your left. Look behind you. Hold him now.
Run! Crossing is strictly known.
The strength is failing. Ha! Watch the streams are crossing. Aim high.
Look out! Pow! Freak! Same team! I get it. You gotta try everything once, but not this.
Oh.
Nice work.
They felt that one in Pittsburgh.
Aim high. Pour it out.
I'm trying. We're crossing streams, that's new, buddy.
Hold him now. He's hurting.
Is he? Because he just seems to keep going back to that health bar.
Aim high.
Every time I slam him, he seems to get off the thing.
They felt that one in Pittsburgh.
Pour it out.
On the right!
On your left. Keep it coming.
How does he just disappear a bit? Am I missing something? Like, why? Why crossing streams? Where's these nerds? I'm the one staying still. Throw the trap.
Up high. You own that freak.
That's it.
And now he's got full health again. Like, his health is the red bar, right? On like the little red dot that's on him. It's got one at the moment, and now he's turning green. Now he's back to 3 red again, but I don't quite get why. Like, am I meant to be throwing the trap because it's not telling me how?
Not much longer.
It feels like it's going to be much longer though. Maybe I just need to keep shooting him with the other beam more.
total protonic reversal. That's good. Keep working. Aim high.
Oh, that was it. F. Fucking F.
Don't cross the street. Watch out, would you?
Yeah, I was just being an idiot. Alright, cool.
Bravo!
You hit me.
Yeah, that was all me.
Like knives and forks flying at me? Right. Knives and forks become a big angry giant. That's really me not liking it. A lot.
Happens every day, right?
Well, at least we figured out F is.
Anybody
throw
here
to
from
trap.
Zetamore?
Guys, I'm right outside. And so is something else.
Marshmallow Man?
Gosh, we've missed you, partner. Glad you could make it. But first, how was Aida? Well, we had to make do with this new specimen here.
I've been trying to
Also, is anybody currently got
Peter.
Bakura's chat up
Traffic
open
is
as
a
well
little
if he's still
blocked
streaming?
right now.
Wait. I know that thud.
Winston, what do you see out there?
It's big. It's clean and soft and white. And you all aren't gonna like it.
Oh,
This is not
yeah.
possible. Not here,
Yeah,
not now.
gotta
Not
stay
again.
puffed. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, buddy.
Wasn't me this time, I swear it.
Pull it together, Ray.
Get
What do
it
we have to
together.
stop that cheap
Hey, Demery.
Ray, weren't you going to finish up the install of the Super Slammer today?
Super Slammer? Sounds untested. Tacky and exciting. I'm in. Oh, good work.
Against the minions of a god? That was never the intent. But in theory, I suppose it could. But a Muon trap of this capacity has never been used or even tried before.
And why would that stop guys who don't know?
Yeah, man. What else? The FDA?
We'll have to clear a path through this mess first.
Think he's gonna do it for us, maybe?
Get moving! This residue is animating.
Lord, help us. Stay Puft is somehow hatching mini minions from himself. Well, there's paranormal physiology
Look.
for you.
I got Marshmallow on me.
Snap some little yarpers. They look so darn tasty. Blast them!
Oh shit.
Hey, more trouble!
Stop. Whoa.
Multiple Class 5 FRBs. Inbound.
Ray, prepare the Muon trap.
Switching on the
What's that, Mojo? Do you remember if you had to save on this or if it was like an auto save type thing?
Oh, yeah. I'm liking the Super Slammer.
Throw all the ghosts you capture at the slammer. You can relinquish your handheld unit.
Oh, okay, so you just put it into the car. Nice.
No, not if we're going to catch up to our old friend.
I dreaded you when you were alive. You're worse.
Oh, I got petrol bombed. What the fuck? Oh shit. Autosave, do you think? Okay, cool. I'll read the rest of it in just a sec.
What? Scope shortage in the afterlife, guys?
So you remember that this upgrade, so you didn't realise at the end of the game you had enough to upgrade all of your shit. Oh, damn. And the whole game using basic pitch script. Right, okay. Good shout. I may need to check out the ammo and stuff I'm using.
Watch it! Streams nearly crossed.
I ain't afraid no streams crossing.
I'm on my way!
That's a good start.
It's not get them change. You're only encouraging them.
Venkman, we need to have a talk about tolerance.
Where you at?
Look out! Above you!
Oh, fucking hell. Okay, let's have a quick look here. So, okay, so spirit guides, it's equipment. Oh, okay, so you can actually buy some here. Okay, so the more you destroy, the more you do actually get money-wise. So, blast stream focus, both blast stream focus in, blast stream record decrease, peaking meter scan improvement. So these are all the ones you were talking about, I'm guessing, Mojo, right? Slam dunk trapping, that sounds fun. Okay. Okay, this is definitely, I think, what you were talking about. Oh, shit. So you didn't do, like, any of these, I'm guessing, yeah? Painful memory seeing that screen. Fuck. Well, I'm going to learn from your mistake, my friend. And we're going to do this shit. Oh, 10 grand for that one. That's a bit much. Oh, they're all a bit pricey, hey? Okay, so 10 grand, 8 grand, 18 grand. So 36 grand overall we need for the rest of them. Alright. It was hard as fuck too, made you rage a good few times. Man, that's savage. Sure, that's not all down to lack of upgrades, so I mean, yeah, I got these well early as well, so like... Yeah, I'm assuming you were meant to use them from quite early on.
Kind of.
What is that? Am I hearing wings?
My money... Did I just earn enough to get all of the upgrades? Oh, gargoyles. Hey, and Louie, baby! Hey, Dimmer, man! Damn, good to see you. Who are you gonna call? Those bastards! So, hang on. Oh, now we have only 2 grand, but it said like 40 grand a minute ago. What's that about?
Grab them and slam them, noob!
Interesting. Ghosts and gargoyles.
Hey.
Gargoyles are cool.
Ghosts and Gargoyles. The game we played when I was in the...
Oh, so very quickly, I'm just gonna, will this actually let me off the screen? There we go. I just need to message Bakura. Just say to let me know when we want to do Shell Shock. Okay. Oh, shit. Man, full of shit to do, high on coffee now, nice, and need a break. How you doing, my friend? I didn't actually watch the England-Germany match. I had a date, so, yeah, I didn't actually see the match, but fucking A, we went through. And I'm looking forward to Saturday's match, for sure. Oh, I was just destroying shit. But yeah, I was super surprised. I did not think we were going to win. I was like, there's no way England are, like, going to beat Germany, let's be real here. And then when I checked the results, like, next day, I was like, oh, shit. Actually went well. Ah, I got the dude, though. Oh. Where am I even at? Oh.
Okay, I got a loop on it.
Hey, over here, little Hal.
Ow,
Yo,
fuck. Yeah, man, I've actually been seeing this woman for like a couple of weeks now. Basically, we've gone on a good handful of dates and stuff. It's going pretty well. Mission failed. Oh shit. But yeah, it's been pretty good, man. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, boy. I've been keeping it like I've been keeping it on the download just because I didn't want like, you know,
come on, don't be
jinx anything or you know that sort of shit. But yeah, it's actually been going pretty sick. First half was shit. Yeah, I actually caught a little bit of the first half before I went to like pick her up and stuff. So like I saw it was 0-0 and I was like, I'm not gonna miss anything in this, surely, you know. The second half was a bit of brilliance you've seen from English. Okay, because yeah, most of the matches have been pretty lackluster, you know. And my back's been like, generally speaking, over time, like it's still bad, but it's been better. But where I've been doing a lot more this last couple of weeks, like, you know, going out on walks and shit, and like, you know, and the dates and that, like, my back's been a bit more rougher, but in a good way, you know, a worthwhile way.
Ghosts and gargoyles.
Oh, fucking hell.
That was a game.
Hey, Jimmy, baby. How you doing, my man? Lovely to see you, dude.
When I was in the
yeah, and that's it, right? Yeah.
What?
Have a crazy amount in common. Down to, like, some of the obscure music I listen to, which, you know, I find it hard to, like, have buddies who have listened to some of the stuff. Oh, shit. Ah, fuck. Let's go. Oh, okay, Bakura, are you ready, my man? Okay. I'll fail this quickly. On purpose, of course. We'll do it. Well, thanks, man. Yeah, it's been pretty fucking awesome so far.
Hey, over here. Little help? Yo, little help?
I'll give you help when you deserve help. Alright, you deserve help. Oh. I should have helped him. But I did say I'll fail it so we can start doing shell shock. So that